Hi everybody, Brent Jones, New Home Source Realty. How are you? I want to do a quick Facebook Live on another scam. I did a video on scams as far as housing scams and how you can get taken advantage of if you're trying to buy a house or you're trying to rent a house and you go to unscrupulous people and they want to encourage you to send the money before they ever even take an application on you or anything. So anyway, that's a video that I've already done. It's called How to Prevent Scams, Housing Scams. You can certainly watch that. I want to talk to you about another scam real quickly that's actually bothering me, that a lot of people are getting taken advantage of. But before we get started, click notifications, follow me, like this video, and leave a comment. Also, hope everybody is safe out there. You know, we're going into our third year of this COVID insanity, and when you think it can't happen to you, trust me, it can happen to you. Our family has been hit with it. No one, severely impacted, or no one close to death or anything like that, but it's to be taken serious. So anyway, God bless all of y'all. Hope you're doing well, and hope you're healthy and safe out there. So let's talk about another scam that I want to talk to y'all about, and it is credit repair. There are a lot of scams out there when it comes to credit repair. And just real quickly, let's talk about why some people need credit repair, or why a certain percentage of our population needs credit repair. Okay, well, for openers, it could be because you or some people, when you were younger, a credit card company sent you a credit card and you took it, you accepted it, and you went out and spent money that you know you didn't have, and then when it came time to pay it, you didn't have it. So it's kind of self-inflicted, with just a lack of maturity. Okay, now that would be a small percent. I remember when I graduated from college, I got credit cards. I mean, literally just sent to me in the mail. And if you're young and you don't, use proper maturity when it comes to that, you can get yourself in trouble. But that's a small percent. The vast majority of the reasons why people have bad credit is because bad, catastrophic things have happened to them beyond their control. For instance, divorce. There is nothing that will wreck your credit faster than going through a divorce. You can have scores in the 800s and go through a divorce, and now you got scores in the 400s. Is divorce always your fault? Of course not. So, I mean, these are major life catastrophic events. Divorce. Another one would be illness. Let's say you or your spouse got sick, and now you've got, I don't know, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of medical bills that you can't pay. That could obviously affect your credit. Let's say you get hurt and you can't work. So your income is dramatically impacted. Excuse me. You've lost your job for whatever reason. Your company is downsizing. Your company is laying people off. Your company went out of business with all this COVID insanity. How many small businesses out there are just completely going out of business? Is that your fault? Of course not. So that also, obviously, you don't have any income anymore. You can't pay your bills. Bankruptcy. You've had to file bankruptcy for a wide variety of reasons. Is that always your fault? Of course not. Let's say there's been a death in the family. Let's say you, a spouse or someone who was bringing income into the family now is no longer there. So there's a lot of catastrophic, life-changing events that could cause someone now to have very bad credit, things beyond their control. Again, divorce. I mean, think about these. Divorce, you get sick, you get injured, you lose your job, your company goes out of business, you've had to file for bankruptcy, there's been a death in your family. Those are horrible things that can happen to people that would cause you now to have bad credit. So I get a little bit upset about this because there's so many credit repair scams out there. So here is somebody who's gone through a horrible life-changing event. They're down on their luck, and then these scam credit repair companies are like vultures, are going to come and take advantage of somebody when they're down. It almost doesn't get any worse than that. I mean, I get upset at this kind of stuff. So be careful when it comes to credit repair. Just know they're not all scams, but there's a lot of scams out there. Let me give you a couple of recommendations that might help. Number one, I would say only use a company that's been highly recommended to you by either a family or friend because they went through it themselves and they're happy and they're pleased with this company, or have a realtor recommend a credit repair company to you, because as realtors, obviously we have to work with buyers that can get qualified, and in order to get qualified for a mortgage, your credit has to be in proper order. So we as realtors, we know, and we have used and we have referred and recommended credit repair companies over the years. Also, loan officers are really great. Companies, mortgage companies, loan officers will also know a lot of good credit repair companies that they refer people to. People come to them wanting to get qualified for a mortgage, and it's like, okay, well, your credit needs a little bit of work. You really ought to go get some credit repair done, and let's talk about this again maybe in 6 months. So a good loan officer can refer you to a legitimate credit repair company. So go with someone that's been highly recommended, either a family or friend. They've been through it themselves and they know it works. They know the company's legit. Have a realtor refer someone to you that they know that they have a history with, or have a loan officer, have a mortgage company refer somebody to you that they know is legit. Another recommendation that I would make is use a company that will allow you to make monthly installments as far as paying for their services. Don't go with a company that wants a lump sum up front. Why would that be? Because if you pay them a lump sum up front, then now what's their motivation to actually do any work? For instance, it'd kind of be like if you hired a contractor to do some work around the house, and before he gets started, you're going to go ahead and pay him all of his money up front. Okay? What's his motivation to show up Monday morning? He's already got everything he's going to get out of you. So now he can just go on down the road and disappear because he's already gotten his money. You would never want to pay a contractor all of his money up front. You would pay him a percent down, and then as the project goes along, maybe you could pay him another installment, and you probably keep half of his money until the job is completely satisfactorily complete. So that's how you kind of have him on the hook. Hey, I'm not going to give you all your money until you do what you say you're going to do. Same thing with credit repair. Don't give them all their money up front, because now they have no motivation to do anything. Go with a company that will allow you to make monthly installments. And with that, have them give you monthly reports as to what progress they're doing. What have they done? What calls have they made? What letters have they sent on your behalf? What line items have they gotten removed off your credit report? Have them be accountable to you on a monthly basis. Hey, before I pay you your next monthly installment, what did you do last month? Show me what you did last month. So anyway, I hope that helps. You can probably tell I'm a little bit emotional about this, because I just cannot stand for individuals or companies to take advantage of people when they're down on their luck. And people that typically need credit repairs because they've had a major catastrophic event in their life and they need help. They don't need to be scammed on top of that. They need help. So anyway, Brent Jones, New Home Source Realty. I know some good credit repair companies. Anything I can do to be of help to you in the real estate industry, if you have a house you want to sell, you want to have a house you want to buy, you want to try to get qualified for a mortgage, anything I can do to be of help, Brent Jones, New Home Source Realty, 214-649-4528. Y'all be safe out there. Bye-bye.